Hola familia humanidad, hello family humanity, salut la famille de l'humanité. Today we are here at TOPOXTE on this beautiful island. This city, Maya City, was built on one of the 6 islands, TOPOXTE being the biggest one. Now let me tell you the story of TOPOXTE. Hello, family humanity. It's your brother Wallace. Today, here in TOPOXTE. TOPOXTE is located in Beteng, Guatemala. TOPOXTE was the political capital of the Cowoch Maya, and it was the largest city in the post classic period. There's not many post classic period Maya city. Maybe this is why it was the largest one. It is located on an island on the Lake Yaksha, and it's really close to the Maya city Yaksha, which is on the other side of the lake. This island measures 450 meters north to south and 400 meters east to west. The complex of TOPOXTE occupies 5 islands of a set of 6. It is located at the western end of the Lake Yaksha, and the 3 primary islands of those 5 that were occupied by the complex by the city of TOPOXTE was TOPOXTE, Cante, and Paxte. More precisely, the site of TOPOXTE is situated 52 kilometers away from Flores, 29 kilometers away from the border of Belize, and 28 kilometers away from another Maya site called Sacpeteng, which was also part of the Kowoj Maya. The name of TOPOXTE was given by an explorer called Theobert Mahler in 1904. It means the seed of the Ramon tree. The Ramon tree was a tree really important for the Maya people. And now talking about the occupation here at the site, we have evidence with burials that the first occupation here in TOPOXTE was from the Middle Pre-Classic period. Then we jump to the Classic period, where burial 49 is dated to the date 750 AD and contain the remain of Lady 12 Guacamaya, which that lady was in a marriage with a king of Tikal at that time. Really impressive. Here in TOPOXTE, I haven't found any other Maya site with so many burials. It's really impressive. So there's a high chance that this site, this island, was like sacred for the people that were dying. So tons of burials were found here in TOPOXTE. It might have been a kind of ceremonial site for the Maya civilization. Then jumping to the terminal classic, where most of the Maya civilization, most of the Maya cities were collapsing. Just prior to the classic Maya collapse that hit all the major cities or all Maya cities, the style of ceramic here in Topoxte changed completely, and suddenly it was almost identical as the one in Tikal in Huashactún. So, what does that tell us? I don't know. Did Tikal came and influenced Topoxte close to the end? Maybe. Then, in the post classic, if you followed and watch a little bit of the video, you know that there is not many sites in the post-classic period, because in the terminal classic, most of the Maya sites, they all collapsed, they all were abandoned. But Topokshte was one of the few that continued to be prosperous. And in fact, in the post-classic period, this is where the biggest evolution, the biggest development took place here in Topokshte. Topokshte was a really important site in the post-classic period. It had links with Mayapang, which is another city in the North Yucatan Peninsula. So that's quite far now. And archaeologists believe that Topokshte was the trade center to make the link between the Yucatan Peninsula and the islands of modern day Guatemala. But then finally, like most Maya city, Topokshte was abandoned. It was abandoned around the same time as Mayapan, the city in the north Yucatan Peninsula that had strong link with this city. It was abandoned around 1450 AD. This is the same time when the Kowoj Maya decided to move their capital from Topokshte to Sacpeteng, which is another site that now I will need to visit. I wasn't planning on visiting it, but there's too many links between Topoxte and Zacpeteng, so I will go there to show you guys what that site looked like. Then we jump into the colonial era when the Spaniards arrive in modern day Mexico and Guatemala, trying to conquer every Maya city. But the fun fact is in 1618, so in 1618, the Spaniards were traveling everywhere in the Yucatan Peninsula and going down into modern day Guatemala, and they had a indigenous guide, someone who knew the jungle, someone who knew the area. And that guide, this is the story. That guide deliberate on purpose made them come to Lake Yaksha, but went around. I don't know exactly how he did it, but he made a perfect route for the Spaniards for them not to be able to see that Topoxte and that area was habited. So I think he was a smart indigenous guide, because maybe Topoxte lived many years later, but we don't have any records, because that guide made a smart move and he took the Spaniards with him, and he bring them somewhere else, so they don't see that there's lots of Maya population maybe surviving over here. Maybe it was a an area to for safety when every other sites were already abandoned, already conquered. Maybe Topoxte was the safe zone. So this is the story of Topoxte. I hope you guys loved it. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys learned something from this beautiful site, beautiful story of Topoxte. If you did, you can click that like button. Ding! And if you want to learn more and see more Maya sites, I mean 100+ Maya sites, you need to click this one, the subscribe button, because This is the beginning of a gigantic adventure. Nobody ever done what I'm doing right now, visiting so many temples. I have a list of 140 Maya sites, and the list just keeps getting bigger because as I do my research, I find more sites that doesn't have any publicity, that are deep in the jungle, that I will go and see. I don't care if they are deep in the jungle and it's difficult to get there because I'm passionate. All the ancient civilization, I'm passionate. I want to know what they knew. I want to see what they built. I want to understand the knowledge that they have that most of us have lost. So, family, humanity, you stay beautiful, you stay safe, you stay so pure like you are right now. And you take care of your mind, body, and spirit. And I will see you in the next video, probably in Naranjo. I'm just getting back on the boat right now. Then my motorcycle, I need to get out of Yaksha Nakum Naranjo National Park. And then I've been told that there is no indication to go to Naranjo. So I will need to ask everyone in the village, how can I get there? Where do I go? Maybe I will make it to Naranjo. If not, my next site will be Zacpeteng. And after that, I'm going to Semukchampe to relax a little bit and edit all the video because now I have close to 10 temples. So that means 20 videos to edit because I always do the tour site, the site tour. I don't know which one comes first, and also the story of the site. So, family, humanity, I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Adios. So now we are coming back from TOPOXTE, and I just want to show you how close Yaksha is because TOPOXTE is the island and Yaksha is on the land around the lake, but it's right there. Look at this. I'll zoom in. The top that you see over there, the square top, this is Yaksha. So it's really close. Just a little update for you guys to give you more information about the Maya civilization. Now it's time to get back to my motorcycle and let's go to Naranjo.